print out.
Then talk about blood bank and other things. No, sir. For the world, the boards are there, sir. Or three set boards are there, sir. Here in the radio department, ICU, lab, medical, common. ICU, scanner, blood bank, and 2.5 million people. Doctor.
When we opened it in 2014, now we are.
கூடுதலாக பேசுவதற்கில்லை. என்கிட்ட இன்னொரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் இருக்கின்றது, அதனால அதுக்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதனால டைம் மேனேஜ் பண்ண வேண்டிய தேவை இருக்குது. இருந்த போதிலும் கூட நான் இதில் பேசுறதுக்கு இருக்கல. இருந்தாலும் கூட ஒரு 2 வார்த்தைகள் பேசி ஆக வேண்டும் என்று நினைத்து தான் நான் பேசுறதுக்கு வந்திருக்கிறேன். ஒருபடி இப்போ எங்களுக்கு பேசின டாக்டர்ஸ் மாரோட ஸ்பீச் நான் கவனிச்சேன். மிகவும் வருந்தத்தக்கது, மிகவும் உணர்ச்சி பூர்வமானது, பல்வேறு கதைகளை சொல்லுதல்ல. அது அவங்களோட உள்ளார்ந்த ரீதியாக பேசுகின்ற டாக்டர்ஸ் மாதிரி கூட நாங்கள் பார்த்தோம். அதனால தயவு செய்து என்னோட ஊடகங்கள்ட்ட நாங்கள் ஈடுபடுறோம். அந்த டாக்டர்ஸ் மாரோட ஸ்பீச் எடுத்து அது முடியுமா அந்த தமிழை டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன் பண்ணி நம்மளோட சொசைட்டிக்கு, யாழ்ப்பாண சொசைட்டிக்கு இது சம்பந்தமாக சொல்லுங்கன்னு சொல்லி நான் கேட்டுக்கொள்றோம். அதே போன்று இந்த தெல்லிப்பால ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுங்கிறது விஷயமாக ஒரு பேசுபடி பொருளாக நீண்ட நாளாக இருக்கட்டும். அது மாத்திரமல்ல, இது தொடர்பாக எங்களுடைய பவானந்த ராஜா அடிக்கடி எங்களுடைய நலிந்த அமைச்சரோட அடிக்கடி சம்பந்தமாக பேசுகின்ற ஒரு விடயம் இருக்கின்றது. நாங்கள் 2 பேருமே ஒரு நேரம் போயிட்டு நலிந்தியோடு பேசுகின்ற பொழுது முதல் ஆரம்பத்தில் இருந்தது வந்து கேன்சர் யூனிட்டை மாத்திரம் நாங்கள் தனியாக எடுத்து நாங்கள் செங்கலுக்கு எடுப்போம் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு ஐடியா இருந்தது. பிறகு நலிந்தை சொன்னார், இல்லை அப்படி எல்லாரும் எடுக்கிறாங்க, முழுமையாக எடுப்போம், அப்பதான் அது பூரணமான சேவையை கொடுக்க முடியுங்கிறது பக்கம். அப்ப அந்த வகையில நாங்க எங்களுடைய அபிப்பிராயம் கூட, எங்களுடைய தேவையும் கூட முழு ஹாஸ்பிட்டலையும் டேக் ஓவர் பண்ணி இதை முழுமையான சர்வீஸை இங்க இருக்கின்ற மக்களுக்கு பெற்றுக் கொடுக்கிறத எங்களுடைய நோக்கமாக. அதே போன்று இந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் சம்பந்தமாக எடுத்துக்கொண்டா கடந்த காலங்கள்ல ஒரு கசப்பான பல்வேறு சம்பவங்கள் இடம்பெற்றது. அந்த கசப்பான சம்பவங்கள் எடுத்துக்கொண்டு பார்க்கின்ற பொழுது முன்னிலை டாக்டர் சாந்தி அவர்களுக்கு நான் நினைக்கிற ஒரு பெண்ணாக இருந்து கொண்டு எப்படி முதல் ஊக்கம் கொடுத்தாங்கிற பிரச்சனை இல்லை. அடுத்து அந்த டாக்டருக்கு அந்த நேரத்தில் யாராக உதவி செஞ்ச எனக்கு தெரியாது. இருந்த போதிலும் கூட இனி அப்படியாப்பட்ட ஒரு நிகழ்வு ஏற்படக்கூடாது என்று என்னுடைய தனிப்பட்ட விருப்பம் கூட. 14 வேண்டி உண்மையிலே ஒட்டுமொத்தமாக நாங்கள் பார்க்கின்ற பொழுது இன்றைக்கு எங்களுடைய நான் இன்றைக்கு அதாவது வருகின்ற பொழுது ஒரு சில வேலை செய்கின்ற ஊழியர்கள் சொன்னாங்க, சார் இன்றைக்கு கொஞ்சம் எங்களுக்கு எங்களோட ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்கு ஒரு வெளிச்சம் வந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஏண்டாப்பா அப்படி சொல்றீங்க? இல்ல, எங்களுடைய மினிஸ்டர் வந்திருக்கிறார். அப்ப மினிஸ்டர் வருகின்றதோடு உண்மையிலேயே ஒரு வெளிச்சம் ஏற்படுத்துகின்ற, ஒளியை ஏற்படுத்துகின்ற ஒரு நிகழ்வு ஏற்படும் என்கின்ற ஒரு விருப்பம் எங்களுக்கு இருக்குது. அதனால அந்த ஒளியை நோக்கி நகர்வோம் என்று கேட்டுக்கொண்டு විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ අපේ ඇමතුමාට වචනයක් කියන්න ඕන. එකක් තමයි මම මේ ස්පිරිතාලයට ඇතුල් වෙනකොටම විශේෂයෙන්ම මේකේ ඉන්න සේවකයෝ කිප දෙනෙක් ඇවිල්ලා මට කිව්වා අද මේ අපේ හොස්පිටල් එකට එළිය ලැබිලා කියලා. ඇයි කියලා මම අපේ ඇමතුමා ඇමතුමා එනමත් එක්කම අපිට දැනෙනවා මේක යම්කිසි වෙනසක් වෙයි කියන අපි දීර්ඝ කාලීන ප්‍රාර්ථනාවක් තමයි මේක හොඳ ස්පිරිතාලයක් හොඳ සේවාවක් ලබා දෙන්න ඕන කියන එක. ඒ නිසා මම විශේෂයෙන්ම අපේ ඇමති සහෝදරයා නිසා අපේ ලේකම්තුමාගේ ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා මෙන්න මේ මූණ දෙන්න ප්‍රශ්න ගත්තට පස්සේ ඒකින ડોක්ටර්ස්ලාගේ කතා ටික අහනකොට ඇත්තටම සංවේදීශීලී කතාවක්. ඒ නිසා මම අපේ මහාධිපතිතුමා ඉල්ලා සිටියා මෙන්න මේ කතාව අරගෙන දෙවලට පරිවර්තන කළ පුළුවන් නම් මේ සමාජයට දැනුවත් කරන්න කියන එක. ඒ වගේම අවසානයේ கடைசியாக நான் கேட்டுக்கொள்றோம் தான் இந்த பிரச்சனை நாங்க இத டேக் ஓவர் பண்றதாக இருந்தாலும் கூட உண்மையிலேயே இதே சுத்தியோட தான் நாங்கள் செய்யறதுக்கு இருக்கோம். அதனால நீங்க இருக்கின்ற மக்கள்கிட்டே நாங்கள் கேட்டுக்கொள்றோம், இது உங்களுடைய பிரதேசமும் உங்களுடைய ஹாஸ்பிட்டல். அப்ப இதற்கு எதிராக எந்த பிரச்சனைகள் வந்தாலும் மக்களும் இதோட தோளோடு தோல் நின்று இதற்கு குரல் கொடுக்க வேண்டும். அதே நேரத்தில் இங்கே இருக்கின்ற ஊழியர்கள் எல்லோருமே இதற்காக குரல் கொடுக்க வேண்டும் என கேட்டுக்கொண்டு எனது உரையை முடித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன்.
But the hospital needs to be upgraded to a district general hospital and then take over. Then our services can expand, the allocations can expand, and it will function effectively. If that is not an option, then we can also consider taking over only the cancer services. So recently also we got a letter from the Ministry of Health asking for equipment because cancer patients need to be fast-tracked, the diagnosis and care pathway should be fast-tracked. If that has to happen fast-tracked, then the specialized institute is a better option because I remember I got to say that at the last National Advisory Committee meeting from Manila from God said their patients wait for 2.5 months to get a CT scan, a staging CT scan done. So the treatment gets planned after we went. So if we also fall into the same category as part of the hospital, in that case, that cannot be done. Again, the same consequences will be. So if we want fast-track diagnosis and treatment and the care pathway of the cancer patients, then it has to be a specialist institution. So both options need to be carefully looked into and on the best interest of the patient. So my suggestion would be first take over the cancer hospital. We have no doubt the base hospital needs to be upgraded. That is the hospital that is supporting us, and then gradually work on taking over. So that might be more practical and effective. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Very good morning to everyone. Everyone, welcome. Assalamu alaikum. Honorable Ramnikul Chandrasekhar, Minister of Fisheries and Ocean Resources and Chairman of the DCC Jaffna, and Dr. Anjasingh, Secretary to the Ministry, Health Secretary to Northern Province, and Sarita Bandar, Additional Secretary to the Ministry, Provincial Director, DDGs, Directors, Regional Director, all the officials from the Northern Provincial Council and the Northern Health Ministry, members of the Tirupati Hospital, consultants, doctors, matron, and all other health staff. First of all, I would like to thank you, especially to the MS, the consultants, medical officers, matron, nursing staff, and board secretary staff, and administrative staff, to maintain this type of service to the people in northern area, not only northern area, the suburbs. In spite of severe difficulties, severe hardships, you are delivering a good service to the people for decades. As a minister, it's my duty to honor you and thank you. And also to Mr. Nathan and the group. They did a very good job for last few years to construct this cancer unit. And though it was started as to add the cancer unit to the Telephone Hospital, gradually it increased up to a like cancer hospital. So and also our member of parliament, Bhavananda Raja, very often he talked to me in the parliament regarding your difficulties in the hospital, and especially this take-home matter. First of all, I would like to place a very definite promise in front of you that as a line ministry, we will complete the 3-story building in next year. Can do it. One of the causes for the delay is we didn't have the proper NPD approval till this year. Now we have received it, and this year we have a budget line, so we can allocate nearly 70 million for the construction, and the rest of the budget we will allocate next year. And also with the now we will start the procurement of equipment also. The first few months you can work with the existing equipments, but I think with the new construction, new building, you need new equipment, new facilities. So we'll start the procurement for the new equipment. As also, now we have already sent your cadre revision, the requirement. You sent to the ministry as well as the management services department in the finance ministry. So we are at the last stage of approving the cadre for next 3 years. We have already completed it 95-97%. Then before October we can have the approval for this cadre, and then we can recruit according to the cadre. I know that, and you have to understand, as our secretary said, there are certain difficulties and shortages in our hospital system. It's not in the provincial councils, not in the line ministry, not in the northern province also. In line ministry hospitals, we have certain cadre shortage, because for last 1 year, the 14 months, we have recruited nearly 5,000 nursing officers, but everywhere the complaint is it's not adequate. We are not keeping anyone in our ministry, in our homes. We all send them to hospitals. But you know, during this economic crisis, especially during the COVID crisis and after the economic hardships, number of nurses went abroad, or either they put VOP, and though they are in our cadre, they are not in position. That's the main reason. Though we have recruited the 5,000, huge number, but it's not adequate. Then this October, we are planning to recruit 2,900 new nursing officers, and then 2030, altogether in these 5 years, our plan is to recruit 13,600 nursing officers with graduates. So, I mean, if you few requests from the Minister of the Provincial Councils, more nursing officers. We have trained them. Actually, we are now recruiting them to the NTS rapidly. Now, at the moment, we have gazetted to recruit 3,000 NTS students in this month. The final date is June 30th. They will be out from the nursing schools in 2030, because our plan is to start their first year end of this year. So gradually we are fulfilling the cadre requirement, and also for the line ministry we are recruiting 1,989 junior staff SKS in this year. Now we have completed their interviews, and also these are the paramedicals also. You know, in the health sector, the main problem in the cadre is we have to recruit them, we have to train them. At least 2 years, 3 years, or 4 or 5 years. Then we can appoint them to the service. Anyway, now we have several options regarding Teripalli Base Hospital in the cancer unit. One is to maintain this situation as it is, giving the facilities, supporting the constructions, giving the cadre, giving the equipments, and maintain as it is to the as it belongs to the Northern Provincial Council. That is number one. I think in this option we don't have any argument. The number two is, as you said, taking over the cancer unit alone to the line ministry as a specialized unit. And number three is taking the whole hospital. Though the DCC have taken the decision to take over into the line ministry, actually that's better. Hearing you and consulting you, it's better to appoint a committee from the ministry, and we will collect much more information from you. Because the taking over to the line ministry means to maintain the services well. So, I mean, issuing the gazette or taking the approval from the cabinet is not enough to upgrade the services. And at the moment, I can say, at the moment we are not in a position to upgrade this hospital as a DGH. I can frankly say at the moment, right? So because upgrading DGH there is the huge gap between the base hospital and DGH. You know, I can, as a political reasons, I can upgrade it. I can change the board as a DGH, but without fulfilling the core, it's not our practice. It's our not intention. So there are three options in front of us, and this expert committee will decide the way forward. And also, I request all our well-wishers to maintain their support to this cancer hospital and the base hospital. Actually, we need these equipments and facilities much better. That's all I have to say. The definite promise we will complete it. I think end of yes, we will start this year the construction, and we try to complete it at the end of 2027. Right? Anyway, thank you again, and we would like to hear all the requests and all the concerns, and based on that we will take the decision by this expert committee, and they will consult you, and at the moment you can communicate your thoughts. Thank you very much.
சுகாதார மற்றும் வெகுஜன ஊடக அமைச்சர் வைத்தியர் நலிந்த ஜெயதிச இன்றைய தினம் தெல்லிப்பளை ஆதார வைத்தியசாலைக்கு விஜயம் செய்து அங்குள்ள நிலைமைகளை பார்வையிட்டதுடன் புற்றுநோய் வைத்தியசாலையின் பிரிவையும் பார்வையிட்டு அங்குள்ள வைத்தியர்களின் குறை நிறைகள் தொடர்பாக கேட்டறிந்து கொண்டார்.
Actually, this is politics not related to this. They are asking about the Suresh Salai and some ministers and things. So, what is your opinion regarding the treatment?
අවුරුදු දැන් ප්‍රධාන ජාතික රෝහලේ දවස් ගණනක් අතර වෙලා ප්‍රතිකාර කරනවා. අතර ප්‍රතිකාර කරන්න සිදුවුණේ ඔහු ආහාර නොගැනීම නිසා. ඉතින් රාජ්‍යයක් හැටියට ඔහු දැන් රැඳවුම් නියෝගයට තියෙන සැකකරුවෙක්. ජාතික රෝහලේදී ඔහුට අවශ්‍ය පෝෂණය සහ ඒ අවශ්‍ය වෙලාවට වෛද්‍ය සෞඛ්‍ය ප්‍රතිකාර ලබා දෙනවා. ඉතින් ඔහු කියනවා දවස් 20 කාලයක් නිරාහාරව ඉන්නේ කියලා. උපවාසයක් කියලා. නමුත් අපි දන්නවා සාමාන්‍ය ක්‍රියාකාරකම් රෝහල් වාට්ටු තුළ දෙසම සිදු වෙනවා. මොකද උඩ අවශ්‍ය පෝෂණය අපේ සෞඛ්‍ය කාර්ය මණ්ඩලය විසින් එක්කෝ අපේ IV ක්‍රමයට එහෙම නැත්නම් නාසය හරහා ලබා දෙනවා. කොහොම හරි උඩ පෝෂණය ලැබෙනවා. ඉක්මනටම කරන්න ඕනකම තිබෙන්නේ ඔහු සාමාන්‍ය තත්වයට සාමාන්‍ය පුද්ගලයෙක් වගේ ආහාර ගන්න යොමු වෙන එක. වෙනත් බරපතල සෞඛ්‍යයක් නැහැ. ඒ වුණාට පස්සේ සෞඛ්‍ය බලධාරීන් තීන්දුව කරයි ඔබ රෝහලෙන් ඉවත් කරලා අදාළ ආරක්ෂක අංශයට යොමු කරන්න.
மாகாண சபைக்குட்பட்ட தெளிப்பட இந்த பேஸ் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் வந்து மத்திய அரசுக்கு எடுப்பது வந்து ஒரு அதிகாரங்களை பறிப்பதுன்னு சொல்லி தமிழ் தரப்புகள் குற்றஞ்சாட்டி வருது. இது சம்பந்தமாக இப்போ நீங்கள் மத்திய அரசுக்கு எடுக்கலன்னு சொல்லி அறிவிச்சிருக்காரு அமைச்சர். இது சம்பந்தமாக
තෙලිප්පලේ රෝහල සම්බන්ධයෙන් එකක් මෙතන තෙලිප්පලේ තිබෙන මූලික රෝහලක්. ඒ වගේම දැන් මෙතන පිළිකාවට ප්‍රතිකාර කිරීම සඳහා විශේෂ ඒකකයක් අතර හොස්පිටල් එකක් තරමට මේ ඒකකයක් සංවර්ධනය වෙලා පවතිනවා. ප්‍රදේශවාසීන්ගෙන් ඒ වගේම රෝහල් කාර්ය මණ්ඩලය සහ දිස්ත්‍රික් සම්බන්ධීකරණ කමිටුවේ මේ පිළිබඳ විවිධ යෝජනා පවතිනවා. එකක් තමයි මේ මූලික රෝහල පිළිකා එක්ක ඇතුළුව මධ්‍යම ආණ්ඩුවට පවර ගන්න කියන එක. ඒ වගේම සමහර කොටසක් කියන්නේ පිළිකා එකේ පමණක් මධ්‍යම ආණ්ඩුවට පවර ගන්න කියන එක. ඒ සම්බන්ධයෙන් අපි සාකච්ඡා කරා. විවිධ අදහස් වලට හුඟක් දුන්නා. ඒ හැම පැත්තෙම සලකා බැලූ යුතු කරුණු තිබෙනවා. ඒ සියල්ලමත් දිස්ත්‍රික් සංවර්ධන කමිටුවේ යෝජනාවත් ඒ වගේම සෞඛ්‍ය අමාත්‍යාංශයේ ජාතික සැලැස්මත් කියන සියල්ලම සම්බන්ධ කරලා අපි මේකට සෞඛ්‍ය අමාත්‍යාංශයේ පත් කරන කමිටුවක් විසින් ඒ සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඉදිරියේදී තීන්දුව කරලා ලබනවා.
අනිත් එක රජිත රාජපක්ෂගේ අරස්ට් එක සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඒක වෙරදි කියලා කිව්වා. ඒක
කවුද?
රජිත රාජපක්ෂ සම්බන්ධයෙන්. ඒක උපසන් පක්ෂයේ කියන්නේ ඒක සම්බන්ධයෙන්.
කවුද වැරදි කිව්වේ කියලා පරීක්ෂණ කාලයක් තිස්සේ පරීක්ෂණ සිදු කළ අපරාපරීක්ෂණ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවෙන් තමයි මේ රකිත රාජපක්ෂ චරිත බේසිංහ සහ අරුණ කියන පුද්ගලයන් තුන්දෙනා අත්අඩංගුවට රැගෙන තිබෙන්නේ. ඔබ දැන් කවුරුත් දන්නේ හැටියට පාතාලයට සම්බන්ධ කෙනෙකුට දඬුවම් අවම කිරීම සහ ඔහුට සුව පහසු තැනක් ඔහුව රැඳවා තැබීම සඳහා වෙන කරුණු කාරණා වලට සාකච්ඡා කරලා තිබෙන බව තමයි හඬපට වලින් පේන්නේ. ලක්ෂ 5000ක අල්ලසක් ඉල්ලා තිබෙන බව පේනවා. ලක්ෂ 1300ක් ගත්ත බව කියවෙනවා. තවත් මම හිතන්නේ අපරාපරීක්ෂණ දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව පරීක්ෂණ කරගෙන යනවා. අධිකරණ කරු වාර්තා කරයි. තවත් මේකට සම්බන්ධ පුද්ගලයෝ ඉන්නවා නම් ඒ අධිකරණ හමුවට පමනවාවි. ඉතින් කාටවත් ඉතින් ඒවා CID ට චෝදනා කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. CID කරුණු මත තමයි අත්අඩංගුවට අරගෙන අධිකරණ ඉදිරිපත් කරලා තිබෙන්නේ. ඉතින් විජේත රාජපක්ෂ ජනප්‍රතිනිධියෙක් හැටියට තමන්ගේ පුතා වෙනුවෙන් කරුණු දක්වන්න පුළුවන් නේද? ඉතින් උට නීති සහායක් මේ පැත්තෙන් හිමි වෙනවා. ඒතකොට අධිකරණය තීන්දුව කරයි මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා.